Hey y'all, so I just want to tell you guys another story, and I want to tell you guys a story on my first time doing OnlyFans. I'm not telling you guys this story to glorify it and say it's a good thing, but I really want to reposition myself, so let me do that first. So yeah, like I said, I want to give out a story time on my first time doing OnlyFans, and just everything that came with it, the anxiety I felt before, the anxiety I felt during, the anxiety I felt after, just how I felt during that situation and everything that occurred, and just um, different things that happened in that moment. So let's dive into the tea, because I know y'all ready. I know y'all been waiting on this story. I've been waiting to give y'all this story. I've been waiting to spill the beans on the real. So about to get into it. Okay, y'all, I can't even lie. I literally took notes in my notebook because it's not like notes, but I really wanted to kind of like pinpoint certain moments and just really give y'all a good, not story, but just give y'all a good rundown on the story. I didn't want to be all over the place. I really want the video to have structure. So yes, I do have my notebook with me. So let's see, where we're gonna start. So let's get into the reason why I wanted to do OnlyFans. I wasn't peer pressured. I wasn't influenced by anyone. I really don't think at the time it was for the money. So I guess I gotta say I did it because I wanted to. I literally did it because, okay, I guess I can't say I was influenced by someone. I lied. I was literally influenced by the people around me. So I literally started doing OnlyFans because I was influenced. I was influenced by this boy I had seen online. If y'all know, I shouldn't drop no names, but I'm gonna drop names because that's just the type of person I am. So Poppy Wicks, he openly do OnlyFans and content creating all over his page. So if you feel the type of way, I don't know what to say, but yeah, I was influenced by Poppy Wicks. I was influenced by the amount I seen he posted that he made. So I ended up doing it, and I was like, yeah, let's the fuck. You did it, I could do it too. Like, what's the difference between the both of us? Ain't nothing to it but to do it. So you already knew I was on that type of time, and so yeah, that's what I ended up doing, and I ended up actually pursuing it. Gag is, I ended up linking with the same content creator he ended up linking with, and it wasn't like the whole same story. Well, I'm gonna tell y'all a little story. I really shouldn't, because that's not the point in the story, but I am. So I had asked him beforehand. I was like, well, not beforehand, but like in the midst of it already happening. After I figured out, oh, you linked with Whoop Doop Doop Whoop, I was like, yo, should I link with DK? That was the man named DK Daddy Kings. I do not go him at all. Like, he is a weirdo. He's grown as fuck. He's at least like in his 40s. We gonna get into a lot of that later, how we're actually all victims to this shit. But yeah, so I asked him, I was like, yo, should I link with DK? He was like, nah, you should have linked with him. He weird or whatnot. He did some weird shit to me. Y'all, I was literally already on the way to that man. So it was like, I had no other choice but to link with that man. But that's another story for another day. Let's get back into the real tea. Um, so what was going on in my head before the whole situation? I guess I would say just a lot of nervousness, you know, anxiety, really a lot of anxiety. Like, I was thinking, like, are people gonna judge me? What if people find out about this? Are people still gonna fuck with me the same way they fuck with me? Like, is my family still gonna fuck with me? Like, you know, I just was like really nervous, really over the judgment, over just a lot of things that could have happened. And then especially about the exposure. I didn't want to get exposed. There was just so many factors going on in my head before I ended up doing what I was, before I ended up doing what I ended up doing. Yeah, so it was just a lot of anxiety. I was scared to get exposed. I was scared to get judged by people. I was scared to not make it in the content world, if that makes sense. You know, like, I was scared to do this content with this person and then it like be for nothing. Now I didn't explode myself all over the internet and it's like I have nothing to show for it. Which I'm not gonna say in a sense is what happened, but in a sense that's not what happened because I did make me a little coin. We're going to clock that T. I did make my coin, but I only dropped one video. He had every other video where I really dropped like, but that's besides the point. But point of the matter is, yeah, I was scared of exposure. I was scared of judgment. There was a lot of things going on in my head. I was scared to not make it in the content world. Like, yeah, Poppy Wicks made it, but he's his own person. He's his own persona. He's his own brand. Like, I knew I could be my own brand. I know I could do this. I know I could do that. But it was just like, how would I brand myself? How would I stand out amongst all these other content creators? How would I make myself different from everybody else around me? That was literally something I was gonna have to figure out, and that just brought a lot of anxiety to me. It just brought a lot of, you know, a lot of bad feelings, bad thoughts, bad juju. In that moment, I should have backed out, but I didn't because I don't know. I, yeah, I cannot tell y'all why I didn't back out. In that moment, that anxiety I felt, that fear of judgment that I felt, all that, those were reasons for me to back out and not go through with it. But I still decided to do it like the young, dumb kids we are. And yeah. So I'm gonna really just get into the story. So y'all, when I ended up getting there, I mean, as I was texting the man before we ended up getting there, before I ended up, so this is how the whole story happened. So I started Twitter at first. And I had Twitter for a little minute. So if y'all want to hear that story, just let me know in the comments and I'll give y'all a story on my whole Twitter grid down, how I started Twitter, whoop. So I had Twitter at first, and one day I decided I wanted to do content. So I really didn't decide I wanted to do content, but like I had this man reach out to me, and you know, he was like, I'm not too far away, I'm in GA. So at this point I was staying in Tallahassee, Florida, and he was staying in Valdosta, Georgia. And he was like, you know, I stay whoop, this, that, and the third. You know, we can make a little coin. So I was like, okay, bet, T, let's make a little coin. So I'm like, I think around this time I'm like 17. No, I think I'm like 16 because I was on Twitter. Yeah, I was literally on Twitter. So I was 17. I wasn't 18 yet. I didn't have my OnlyFans yet, but I was about to be 18. coming up that following March. So it was probably like December, November. Then coming up that following March, I was gonna be 18. So I was like, boom, yeah, let's do this content. I ended up I ended up texting him back, hitting him back. I'm like, yeah, you know, whoop de whoop de whoop, you not that far, whatnot. But y'all mind y'all, I'm still 17. And you know, I'm like, I'm kind of not staying with my mom, but like I really am staying with my mom per se, because I'm not grown. I'm not 18. I haven't fully moved out of her house. So I'm like, you know, I can't really get myself around because I ain't have no car. While I was staying with my mom, I didn't really have no money either. So, I mean, I have money because I did hair and I did other shit, but like, I would give all that shit to my mom. Like, it would go to my mom. So, I was like, yo, like, I really don't got no bread on me to get me there. Y'all, which I had bread. Let me, like, stop downplaying myself. I had bread, but, bitch, I'm not paying for me to get over there. Bitch, you pay for me to get over there. So, y'all, boom. Nigga pay for my Uber to get over there. So, in that moment, it was just, like, a lot going on in my mind. Like, should I really do this? Should I really go? Y'all, I was scared. I was scared of being judged. I was scared of, this was my first time doing it. I was scared of, I'm really about to do this. Am I really about to exploit myself? Mind y'all, I'm only 17 at the time. So I'm not even able to post this shit on Onlyfans. So I'm like, damn, I'm about to be exposed to this entire world I know nothing about, because I can't even have this shit yet until 3-4 months later. You feel me? So yeah, I would say my anxiety led that whole situation. On the way there, I was really just, I'm not gonna say I was excited to meet him, but I really just wanted to see like what this shit was gonna be about, what it was talking about, what it was hitting on. Is it gonna be what they say it is? Like, I was really, in my head, I was really scared, if I'm gonna be honest. I was scared. I was scared to do it. I was scared to link up with him. I was scared to make the content. I was scared to exploit myself. But shit, I'm already in the Uber on the way there, so wasn't no point. So y'all, boom. When I got there, I say we, but when I got there, y'all, it was not what I expected. It's not how I thought content was supposed to be. It was ghetto. It was ghetto as. So first of all, that man still stayed with his mom. Then he had like other siblings in the house. So I don't even know what was going on. 30-year-old man, damn near 40, still staying with his people. Whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. Mind you, I'm like 17, about to be fresh 18, but still 17. And I'm just like, okay, like, what the fuck do I do in this situation? So when I first got there, I'm like, okay, clearly this is not a situation I want to be in. Clearly this is not something I want to do, but I'm here, so I'm going to just try to make the best of it, y'all. I don't know what I was thinking. In that moment, I should have just Ubered myself home. I should have called. I should have did what the fuck I needed to do to get myself home. But I was like, okay, I'm going to just see it out. I don't know what in me. I don't know what in me wanted to make that decision. But I just was like, yeah, I'm going to just see it out, whatever. So, yeah. So we ended up doing what we do, you know. So we first started making content in his room. I don't think it was the first, I'm gonna say the first hour. We like kind of got to know each other a little bit. You know, I was asking him personal questions like, who the fuck is all these people in the house? What the fuck is going on? Like, this shit is ghetto, I'm scared. Baby, there's like 1,000 other people in the house. Are we about to be fucking in here? Like, do they know that you be making content? Mind you, I be watching his videos. His videos are very explicit. Like, his is crazy. Like, I can actually show y'all pictures. I'm like, here's a picture we actually took type shit. But yeah, nigga, his videos was crazy. Content was very explicit. What we ended up doing, yeah, so he ended up rolling a few blunts, like 2 or 3. Now, this was the time I was smoking. I am healed from my smoking addiction, y'all. Thank you, Jesus. Glory to God. I don't smoke no more. I don't have a taste for that shit no more. Like, that shit is out of me. It's out of my system. So yeah, he wrote like 2 or 3 blunts. You know, we went outside. We got geeked. We went in the house, baby. Y'all, it was up from there. When I say up, I mean, y'all, it was up from there. We got in the house. After them 3 blunts, it was a wrap. Like, I could show y'all another photo. Yeah, so just know it was up from there. So, we was doing what we doing. I want to say in that moment, I really felt, oh shit. In that moment, I felt violated. Like, I felt so violated and I felt so disrespected. And it wasn't just because, you know, of the shit he was having me do, which, let me not throw too much dirt on him. I'm not gonna throw too much dirt on him because I did allow it, but y'all honestly felt violated and disrespected. Like, nigga was doing it up. Nigga was actually like, when I look back on it from now looking back on it, yes, I actually felt fucking violated and disrespected. Like, nigga was actually lifting my head up over my head, eating me the fuck out. Like, y'all, when I say I'm talking about in I'm talking about fucking in it. Like, then he has this little trend where he like uses toys to cream people out. So, you know, that was one of the clips we ended up doing. Shit was just a lot, y'all. Shit was a lot. It was a lot. There was even another scene where, do we go outside? No, we didn't go outside, but he did take me to the backyard and he thought I was gonna do a scene outside. And he didn't have no fence. He had people living with him. Y'all, whole situation was ghetto. So if y'all want to get to the real juicy parts, the real explicit shit, the real tea, let me know in the comments, because I'll actually make a Patreon and I'll actually tell the story. But I just want to let y'all know, like, regardless of if it's a job, your first time at school, your first time in a relationship, or even your first time doing OnlyFans, this anxiety shit is real. And that anxiety shit literally followed me since before, because before I even got there, I had a fear of being judged. I had the fear of being exposed, exploited. When I got there, all that literally happened. Like, I, I'm not gonna say I was judged, but like, I felt violated. I felt disrespected. I literally felt exploited. And I stayed there for 3 days. I stayed there for 3 days because I was literally scared to leave. Like, then seeing a man's status on Twitter versus mine, in me, I felt like I owed him something, and I didn't owe him shit. Bitch, I'm the prize. The fuck? You're an old ass man using toys and shit on little ass boys. Mind you, the person he fucking out, I literally got blessed. To each his own. That is not my portion, but yeah. In that moment, there was just so much anxiety going through my head, and I was still smoking, so I was able to numb that with the weed. But now looking back on it, y'all, I was exploited. I was violated. I was disrespected. And I just had so much anxiety. And I just want to tell everybody, I'm not going to say don't do it because everybody's story is their story. Who am I to knock a bitch story? I even still got some friends who still do that type of stuff. But if you do find yourself in that situation and you do have those type of thoughts and you do, hey, how are you? And you do end up feeling these type of feelings, really bad anxiety, feeling like you're going to be judged, feeling like this, feeling like that, feeling like that. Really sit back and take the time and think about what you're about to do, who you're about to do, what you're about to do. Like, had I sat in that moment and really, 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 like before all that happened and really thought about, damn, what do this mean for the rest of what do this mean for my mental? What do this mean for my whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop? I would have never went, but I didn't. I literally just uppity up, hot in the ass and went. And it's like, that's not my portion. I have so much more to offer than that. So I just wanted to give y'all a quick little story because I told y'all I was going to give y'all a story. And if y'all want to hear more explicit details on that story, literally let me know down below because I can make a Patreon and I could give y'all more explicit and I could I could get into the tea. But all in all, if you ever,